809, Nicki Minaj right there with Justin Bieber, Beauty and the Beat. You're listening to the Morning Cruise Control, and of course, this is our third hour. We got Power Zone Ricky in the studio, and Rick, it's Tuesday. It's good to have you back. Had a little technical difficulty right there, the music firing off on me. How you been, though, brother?
Hey, been pretty good. Happy late birthday to you, man.
Hey, I appreciate that. How was your trip? You took a little trip to, where'd you go, to Korea?
Yes, I went to South Korea, and that was fun.
First time going?
Yeah, I actually, as long as I've been overseas, that's my first time going to Korea.
That is actually hard to believe because you've been here in Japan for some years now.
Yes, I've been here for a long time.
But you know what, man? I got to say, if anybody deserved a break, it's definitely you, brother. You work hard, so I'm glad you were able to get out there and enjoy yourself.
Well, I appreciate that, man. It was, it's a very good culture. A lot of shopping was done. I actually got to see a movie that was released actually earlier in South Korea to their theaters, but we're going to have it this weekend, so we'll talk a little bit about that later. So I have already seen this movie.
Ooh.
Don't be jealous.
Don't be jealous.
It was released earlier than what it was in the States. It just came out April 4th, but we're going to have it this weekend at Dakota East Theater. You may know what I'm talking about. Stay tuned because we'll be talking a little bit more about it.
Well, what we can tell them real quick, though, is Anchorman 2 was actually released, last week?
Yes, last Tuesday when I wasn't on last week, but yeah, Anchorman 2 was released on DVD and Blu-ray last Tuesday in Dakota Exchange, Power Zone, and worldwide. We still have quantities available. You can't miss it. We have this really cool shipper over by the game area. You can see Ron Burgundy and the gang. And
those
shipper.
gag reels are hilarious.
Goodness. The gag reels and there's just so many DVD extras and Blu-ray extras on there, so you definitely want to stop by and pick that up.
All right, well, stick around, folks, because Ricky, you're actually going to be giving away, what, 2?
Yes.
Exchange gift cards today?
2 $25 exchange gift cards.
Holy moly.
To 2 different winners.
We're going to have 2 different winners today, so make sure you stay tuned. You could be today's winner. We're jumping back into the music, though. Here's a song I was trying to play earlier that I wasn't supposed to play because I had my things lined up wrong. Here's Disclosure, Sam Smith, Latch. 8:18, that's Paramore right there with Ain't It Fun. And it most certainly is fun because this is the Morning Cruise Control. I'm Kellen, and we got Power Zone Ricky in the studio. Always a pleasure, brother. Now we got to talk about new release DVDs and videos and all that good stuff. What do you got for us?
Well, like we talked about earlier, Anchorman 2 is still available at the Dakota Exchange. That came out last Tuesday. I wasn't here, but I'm here today with Kellen. Happy belated birthday again once. But today we got Justin Bieber's Believe on Blu-ray and DVD. And you played Justin Bieber earlier with Nicki Minaj, so you must have known it was coming out.
You know what? I didn't know it was coming out, but it's funny that you brought that. I was just reading an article. It was talking about Rob Lowe, child star Rob Lowe. He was on. He was talking to Oprah because Oprah still does these in-depth interviews. She gets with these troubled stars like Lindsay Lohan is like her new best friend, and she's like trying to mentor them. But Rob Lowe was talking about Justin Bieber, and he said he actually empathizes with Justin Bieber because he said he feels like what Bieber's experiencing is just he's in a dark place because he realizes if he wasn't Justin Bieber, there would be another Justin Bieber.
Right.
It like when you start thinking at first that they actually love you because of your music. This is what Rob Lowe is saying, and then you realize no, they actually don't. It's just because of who you are at that moment, and eventually you'll fade off, and there'll be a new Justin Bieber, or there'll be a new Rob Lowe. And he said he empathizes with Justin Bieber, so I thought that was pretty interesting. And the movie came out, so cool. I had to bring that up.
Hey, no, that's excellent point from Rob Lowe, and thanks for bringing that up. But Justin,
he's like, but I got other stuff to talk about.
But the movie it's about believing. It talks a little bit about his troubled past and what he's going through and everything. So if you're interested in that, you can pick that up. It's on Blu-ray and DVD, so you can stop by. We got Paranormal Activity, the marked ones.
Oh, man.
I think this is like the 18th movie in the franchise.
It's like the 5th one, man. Hey, I like them. Honestly, you're shaking your head at me, Ricky. No, seriously. The first one was slow, and then it got to it at the end, and I was like, oh, the last 5 minutes was like, okay. The second one was all right. I like them.
Well,
I do.
The first one, I like the first one because it was like, oh gosh, all right, this is something different.
Yeah.
And the second one was like, okay, oh gosh, it's something different. But I think if you've seen the first one, the second one, the third one, I think you should just go ahead and see the I don't know which one this is, but this is you should see Paranormal Activity, the marked ones. If you're, especially if you're a fan of horror, because
I'm a horror
some
fool,
people, but there's some people will be like, why they keep on making Fast and Furious movies?
Well, because apparently somebody's
watching them, so they keep on making movies like this. There's some horror buffs out there that will love it. So
I love the horror films.
There you go. We have it on Blu-ray and DVD at the Yakota Exchange today. I'll see you later.
All right, brother.
We also got Grudge Match today.
And that's what, Robert De Niro, Sylvester Stallone.
And also has Kevin Hart. Philly.
Yes.
Yeah, he's in there. And then the Grudge Match is basically, I guess they used to be boxers back in the day, and they're having a grudge match and getting back in the ring.
They say, we're coming back, and they're like 20 years later or something.
Right.
I got to check that one out. It got terrible reviews. I am going to say that on Flickster. That's my favorite little app. But it did get bad reviews, but I still want to see it. When Kevin Hart's in it, I'm like, it's got to be funny.
You know, that's 2 weeks in a row he has a movie. He has another movie coming out next week, actually, the 15th. Ride Along comes out
Ride-Along
on
is
DVD
funny.
and Blu-ray. So, yeah, Kevin Hart, he's doing his thing.
Philly in the building, huh?
You know.
Literally. You're in the building.
But the big movie out today is The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug.
Oh, snap.
Now, I saw this movie. Now it is directed by Peter Jackson, which he directed the Lord of the Rings film franchise. And it's going to be one of those lengthy movies, but it's really, really good.
Is there a lot of CGI with this one, too?
Oh, there's a lot of CGI, but it's amazing.
It's better. It's
Smaug, who is the dragon, he's menacing. He's
really?
a menacing dragon in this movie. There's a suspense. I don't want to give anything away. And the people who read the books know, what happens and everything. But, the character, the story, the plot, and everything about it is really good. It's.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of CGI just because I like the old school makeup. I liked when it looked scary and it would look like people. And now, like, stuff, when it looks like a computer.
Trust me.
I'm going to trust you.
If you have the right TV, the right Blu-ray player, if you have all the right stuff, this is not going to look like if you're watching this movie with the analog TV on DVD.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to see the true benefits of what they're trying to give you in this movie. So if you have full HD TV, even a 4K TV, and a Blu-ray player, and utilize the benefits of what they're trying to give you, then you're gonna absolutely love watching this.
I've got that old school box TV that you put the tinfoil on the bunny ears, and you got to just angle it just right to get it, get the good picture.
Well, we got some awesome deals coming up this Friday. We got a good sale on a 32-inch LED. At the very least, you can come by and pick that up. But yeah, it's out today. It's out in 3D also. It's out in 3D, Blu-ray, DVD, and ultraviolet copy. If you don't know what ultraviolet copy is, basically it's a cloud storage of your movie. So you can upload it. You can upload it to the cloud, and you can download it wherever you're at, as long as you have Wi-Fi access.
Holy moly! You got so many different ways to access these movies nowadays. Technology is truly amazing.
It is.
Hey, stick around, folks. We're gonna have more from Power Zone Ricky. We'll be talking about what's playing at Yakota's East Theater, and also Ricky's got two $25 exchange gift cards to give away. Don't miss out.
Two cards.
Two cards. You could be one of today's two winners here on the Morning Cruise Control. Your weather is coming right up, though.
Here's your weather.
All right, let's take a look outside of our Eagle 810 studio. It's currently 52 degrees. Today, you can expect sunny skies, with today's highs rising to the upper 60s. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, with tonight's lows dropping down to the lower 40s. Tomorrow, how about some partly cloudy skies? Tomorrow's highs are going to be in the mid-60s, with tomorrow's lows in the upper 40s. Today's exchange rate is 101 yen to the U.S. dollar, courtesy of Community Bank. It is now 8:26, and we got to get back into the music for you. We got more from Power Zone Ricky coming up here in a moment. I don't know where this crazy accent of mine is coming from, but I'm all over the place right now. Here's Gavin DeGraw, Not Over You. 8:30, that was Gavin DeGraw, Not Over You. Hey, it's Kellen, Power Zone Ricky in the studio. This is the Power Hour, and of course, we're about to give away two $25 exchange yet. Don't get ahead of ourselves.
Yes.
We got to talk about what's playing at the Yakota East Theater.
Yes. Oh, my goodness gracious. I told you I already saw this movie because it was released actually worldwide a little bit earlier than it was in the States for whatever reason. But still, we'll have it this weekend at the Yakota East Theater. We're talking about Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
Oh, snap. Captain America.
He's
going
back.
down. He is back.
He is back.
How was it? You've seen it already.
I saw it.
So how was it?
It's a superhero movie, and it's one of those real.
Captain America's a superhero.
He's a superhero, and in this movie, of course, you remember the first movie, Captain America, what was it called? The First Adventure.
Uh-huh.
First Avenger, let's just say.
Yes.
And, basically they gave the backstory and everything. Then since he's been in the Avengers movie, and so, they jump right into it. And this one, he's a SHIELD agent. He's basically like the lead SHIELD agent.
Okay.
And it picks up from there. And you get to really see just how super of a soldier he is.
Yeah.
Because the action in this is amazing. And it's one of those, I wouldn't use the word realistic, but it's not really realistic because he's a super soldier and stuff. But, he's not like a guy like Thor. He doesn't use a lot of technology and everything. He's just using his wit. And, yeah, he's, yes, he has been injected with a super serum, but he's
I was
just...
about to say, he's on performance-enhancing drugs.
Yes, he is.
Honestly,
we
were drug testing our superheroes. He would actually fail because he is under the influence of a super serum, as you stated.
Yes, he is.
They injected him. We saw how
and he's
weak
the only
he was.
one. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
now-
you see how how he was before and how he is now.
He's on that Balco stuff, man.
Yeah, from 85 years ago, right? they couldn't figure out a way to make any more of it. So he's the only one with it.
I saw this thing. There's a little meme online, and it showed Captain America, and like if you look at his chest plate and his shield, it actually said, "How come he's Captain America, but he has the Puerto Rican flag in the middle of it?" And it shows you how it actually they lined it up with the Puerto Rican flag, and actually his little.
Well, I mean,
it's
to mimic his shield. His shield has always been like that, through all the comic lore and everything. So
Ricky, I thought it was funny, man. It was, I just thought it was funny. That's all. Ricky's like, listen, man, Ricky, you love these superheroes, and I ain't gonna talk bad about Captain America.
I mean,
man.
I'll just play devil's advocate.
Okay.
I'll just
So it's playing at the Dakota East Theater.
Yes. It's virtually the only movie that's playing at the East Theater.
Oh, it's taking over?
It's taking over. There is no reason for you not to see this movie. It's the #1 movie in America. Every one of my friends who have seen it came out April 4th, 4/4/14 in the U.S. and virtually everybody who's seen it has loved it. It's getting pretty good reviews. Of course, it has Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury. It has Scarlett Johansson as Natasha Romanoff for the Black Widow. And of course. Chris Evans plays Captain America and Steve Rogers. So the question will not be about either one of those three, all right? If you were thinking we're going to ask the question about that, it's not going to be about that.
I know people are already Googling it. They're on Wikipedia, and they're like, okay, I'm ready, Ricky.
Yeah, he usually asks,
I'm
not asking those.
You're going to throw him a curveball.
That's a curveball. But, we still, let's see, starting on Wednesday, we're going to be playing 12 Years a Slave. So you haven't seen that movie. That's a really fantastic movie. We're playing that at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, April 9th. On Thursday, we have another movie. But Captain America starts on Friday in 3D at 6 p.m. Friday, April 11th at 6 p.m.
At 6 p.m.?
In 3D. So you want to, I'll tell you, you go to East Theater with that digital theater upgrade, you need to see it in 3D.
You got to go check it out.
I didn't see it in 3D. Because I just wanted to see it. But I will be seeing it in 3D. I'm off on Friday. I will be there. Everyone needs to be there. This movie is awesome. Saturday.
He is serious, y'all.
I'm
Go play
serious. And Saturday, it's playing twice. It's playing in 3D at 3 p.m. on the 12th. And then it's playing again at 6 p.m. and conventional 2D. And then on Sunday, it's playing 2 more times at 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. So you have 5 opportunities to see this movie from Friday to Sunday.
Wow. All right.
5 opportunities.
Dakota East Theater is the place to be if you want to catch the newest Captain America. But guess what? You got 5 opportunities to see Captain America, and you got 2 opportunities to win a $25 exchange gift card. And that's coming up here in 2 minutes here on The Morning Cruise Control, right after your Pacific Radio Report.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the Power Hour, the Power Zone giveaway of a $25 exchange gift card. And the question is... All right, for your chance to win 2 different $25 exchange gift cards, we're looking for 2 different callers. The question is going to be this. Disney they're taking over. Disney, they own the rights to Marvel, or they have, for all the Marvel movies that are coming out, like Captain America, which is playing this weekend. And, of course, you may have heard this film franchise called Star Wars. Now, the next Star Wars movie is going to be taking place 35 years after Return of the Jedi.
Hi.
So the question is going to be... and then the next movie comes out December 2015, so get ready for that. The question is going to be, can you give us the year that the original Star Wars Episode 4 came out?
All right, that's all. That's simple right there. And what year did the original Star Wars come out? And yes, by original, it is technically the 4th episode, but the very first one. When did George Lucas release that film? All you got to do is call us up, 225-2379, or if you're off base or on a mobile phone, 042-552-2510, extension 52379, and you could be today's winner of the $25 exchange gift card, giving away 2 today, so we're looking for 2 different winners. And we're going to go ahead and get back into the music. Phone lines are open now. Here's Katy Perry, Juicy J, Dark Horse.
This is Dave. Good morning.
What's up, Dave? Good morning, brother. How you doing?
All right. You guys got all the winners?
We have one winner so far.
Got one.
Yeah.
And the line wouldn't go to you. Kept going to like some other place.
I know the line is acting all crazy today, but you know what? You got through, brother, and you have an answer for us.
I've got it. 1977.
There you
It
go.
most definitely is 1977. You are in there like swimwear, brother.
What was the name of the movie?
What was the name of the movie? Do you know?
New Hope.
There you go.
New Hope. I didn't even know that.
New
Thank
Hope?
you.
Come on now,
You
you
learn
knew that.
something new every day. Hey, check it out, Dave.
I also learned a new way to get around the telephone.
So, Dave, what are you going to do with that $25 that gift card, that
I'm going
exchange?
to go down and get a movie.
You're going to go get a movie?
Yeah.
Desolation
I
of
wanna
Smog.
Check out that, what do you call it? The one you were talking about earlier.
Captain America?
Captain America, yeah.
Check it out this weekend. Go to the food court. You save a percentage off if you use a gift card at the food court as well.
Ricky, don't be trying to advertise right now, man. Listen, I got to ask Dave, though. Who's your favorite radio station, brother?
Oh, that's an easy one. That's with you guys, Eagle 810.
Boy! 846, we're back here on the Morning Cruise Control. I'm Kellen. We got Power Zone Ricky in the studio. Got to say congratulations. We had a couple of winners today. Dave and also
Coach Tim Pujo. Shout out to Dakota High School and especially the football team. Coach Tim Pujo called in today, won a $25 exchange gift card. The question was, when is the next when did the first Star Wars film came out, Episode 4, New Hope, and it's 1977.
He most certainly got that, and apologize to those. We had some technical difficulties with dealing with the phone line, but we were working on that at this time. So apologize to those of you who are trying to call and couldn't get through. But also, Ricky, we got to talk about some things that you guys have coming up and some events that have occurred.
Yes, last weekend we had our spring fashion show at the Dakota Exchange. It was on Saturday, April 5th, and we had our models that came, showed off the new items that we
Latest
have.
fashion.
Latest spring fashions in the Dakota Exchange. Remember, our spring catalog is out right now, so a lot of the clothes all the clothes that were modeled, we have in the exchange right now. You can pick up whatever you can't find in the store online at shopmyexchange.com. But that was a really awesome ordeal we had going on this Saturday. We also had...
I got a question real quick. Before you move, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump in there. But I remember when you were trying to get people to come up there and be models.
Yeah.
And then you said that they got what they end up getting? Can you tell?
the incentive?
Yeah, what was the incentive?
Because they got to walk the runway and they got to get some free composites. No, usually the incentive. Now, I can't guarantee that this actually happened. Which it usually always does. Is that there's an incentive off of the clothes that they model.
Yes.
They usually get a percentage off.
Okay.
Of the clothes that they model.
All right, I knew it was something like that because
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing it. I was like, if I can get some free clothes, I'll be up there.
Oh yeah, and the next time we're gonna have one is back to school. Back to school. We're gonna have, of course, more kids for that. But
I'm about kid size, so
bite size,
Yeah.
bite size. But usually there is an incentive, and like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm leaning over 75%. That's what went on, but I don't want to guarantee that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Exactly what we
I had
did.
to know for my own
In
stuff.
the past, we had incentives for the models of whatever clothes that they model. They got a X amount off of the clothes that they use to model because it's great that they're able to take time out of their schedule. They're not getting paid. It's just
Definitely.
just come in there and just help us advertise some clothes out there for the military community.
All right.
We also had some PlayStation 4s this past weekend that went very, very fast.
I saw that. I saw you post that picture up like, hey, got PlayStation 4s. They were gone like that.
They were gone. I mean, because we had a raffle for opportunity to purchase that was last Friday, and we got quite a few in this time. So we actually didn't have a raffle. We had people show up, and then everyone who showed up got one. And then whatever was left over, I think we had like 15 left over. We just put them on the table, and I posted it up there. And then that was Friday night, and then by Saturday about 11 o'clock, an hour after we opened, they were all gone.
Gone.
Like 15 gone.
Holy moly.
So, I can't guarantee that we won't do another raffle again. It just depends on the quantities. But, if we get a good substantial amount of them in, then we'll probably just put them out on the floor. We're still not going to take, customer orders for them. But, when we know when they're going to come in, we may advertise or whatnot and do, or maybe we'll just put them out on the floor. So
Definitely.
We're not exactly, 100% sure as to what we're going to do, but they looks like they're starting to roll in a little bit more often.
Yes.
So you can look forward to us having the PlayStation 4s a little bit more.
All right.
But this weekend we have a photo workshop this Saturday.
Workshop.
Basically, if you have a DSLR camera and you're just getting it, it's a spring, especially a spring break. If you're taking some photos and you want to get a basic knowledge on how to utilize a DSLR camera, or even if you're bringing a point and shoot camera, we're gonna have one of our vendors, and they're gonna come in on Friday and Saturday, but Saturday's the main day. We're taking signups right now, so you can sign up. We're gonna do it in the Power Zone, of course, and we're gonna show you everything on how to use it, how to use software and. Just the basic uses of a DSLR camera. It's presented by this particular vendor. If you look at the signs on the Yokota BX Buddy list or online, you can see it's presented by a particular vendor, but you can bring any type of DSLR camera in there.
People are going crazy with pictures right now. The cherry blossoms blooming. I was sitting there. I was driving down the road. Never mind. I was riding down the road and saw these people stop in the middle of the road. They were trying to get a picture of the cherry blossoms on the beautiful, east side of the Yokota Air Base. And, I was like, whoa, everybody has the cameras out.
Because you have that strip that leads up to the east gate. It's beautiful.
I thought about just laying down in the middle of the road and just saying, take my picture. No, I wasn't going to do that.
You take some wonderful composites.
Security forces would surely arrest me for that. So I was just kidding. But so again, that's going on this weekend, though.
Yes, this is going on this weekend, Saturday. Remember, we're taking signups, so we already have people signed up for it, and so if you're interested in that, getting the basic knowledge and usage of how to utilize the full benefits, because anybody can just get a camera and just take a picture, but you need to know a lot of the technicalities of how to use it the proper way. So we're going to be doing that this Saturday. So if you're interested, come by the Power Zone, sign up. And then, you're going to get your own one-on-one session with some of our vendors.
All right. Well, folks, stick around. We got to wrap up this hour here in a moment. And we have your weather and that yen rate coming right up.
Here's your weather.
All right. Let's take a look outside of our Eagle 810 studio. It's currently 60 degrees. Today, you can expect sunny skies, with today's highs being in the upper 60s. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, with tonight's lows dropping down to the upper 40s. And tomorrow, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow's highs are going to be in the mid-60s, with tomorrow's lows in the upper 40s. Today's exchange rate is 101 yen to the U.S. dollar, courtesy of Community Bank. It's now 8:54. Please stick around. We're going to be wrapping up our third hour here in a moment with Power Zone Ricky in the Power Hour. Congrats to our two $25 exchange gift card winners. We'll be talking more about that here in a moment. But first, Capital Cities, safe and sound. 8:57, safe and sound. No, we are safe and sound. It's the morning cruise control. Kellen here. We got to wrap things up here in the Power Hour with Power Zone Ricky, man. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Remember, The Desolation of Smog is out today on 3D Blu-ray and DVD. Come by and pick it up. We have a shipper ready. You can't miss it. Captain America, The Winter Soldier comes out this weekend at the Yokota East Theater. Don't miss it. There's 5 opportunities for you to watch it starting Friday all the way up through Sunday. Remember, visit shopmyexchange.com. Get a military star card. And congratulations to our 2 winners, Coach Tim Peugeot, the Yokota High School football team, and Dave Russo. And I have to say, watch out for them Yukon, Connecticut Huskies today, baby.
Oh, yes. Stick around. We got 1 hour left here on the morning cruise control. Yokosuka MWR rep, Mr. John Sullivan's going to be joining us on the show. And also, we'll be talking about the latest events going on. That's in our next hour. Here's Linkin Park. They're numb.